accent to my left, I got.
You know it's your boy 10. You know I always keep it 10 times 10, so we always on 100. Let's go.
Yes, sir. To my right, I got. Bridge. AKA
Rico.
Got it.
Yes, sir. We out here.
We out here. Yes, it's the same day. Yes, we recorded 2 different podcasts on the same day. Fuck you, okay?
Work that thing crazy.
I like that, nigga.
Work that thing crazy.
I think for the push for the vibes.
Yes, sir.
For the vibes.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? It's always vibes in this bitch. Make sure y'all pop out to the next podcast on gang.
Oh, gang.
Alright. So what's the topic for today, y'all boys?
What's this?
Y'all should pass the mic to Momo. You feel me? Yeah.
This type of podcast is sort of like females. I did on show like some other girls like guys go to
She's saying how like females don't show the same loyalty to each other how like guys do, right?
yeah.
Like niggas be like, yo, that's my nigga, you feel me? If somebody come up to him and talk some shit crazy, wah, you feel me? But girls, you feel me?
No, but like legit though, like a nigga will fight for his homeboy.
Facts.
He would 10 toes down for his homeboy.
10 toes down for my
but
baby.
girls, and that's why it's like
flaws,
a lot
bruh.
of females get to like have like nigga friends because it's like it's less dramatic. I have most of my friends are niggas. It's like,
I don't agree. I feel like certain females show more loyalty to their friends. Like females be like, if one fight, all fight. Niggas be like, okay, I don't get they one-on-one. But I know me and my friends personally, if one of us is fighting, everybody gonna jump in.
No, all females are like that, you feel me? I know a couple females that watch their friend get beat, laugh a little bit, and they be like, okay, it's enough. It's like,
I don't know females like that. I think it's I personally think it's who you be around, like who you hang out with.
But that, you gotta realize it's not all females though.
It's not all
females.
It's not all females, but I would say that the majority of females is like 90%. When it gets real dirty, like when it's time, they ain't gonna be there. Nah, when it's for real problems, they ain't gonna be there.
They'll rather talk shit about you instead of coming to your defense.
Like about you behind your back and all that shit, run your name through the dirt. Like half the time, it be your friend that do that.
I feel like it's honestly who you surround yourself with, because I've never had none of my female friends drag my friends to the dirt. I've had friends, if I get in a fight, they all coming behind me. Yeah, I feel like it's really who you surround yourself. I don't feel like it's females. I think it's the type of people you surround yourself around.
Yeah, it's the type of person like you have, and again, that's when they say, you know, like who you with shows like who you are, right? Like who you surround yourself with shows who you are. Then maybe, you know, like who your spirit goes to.
But I think that's just for everybody though. I don't think it's just females because most of these niggas that die, it's always black girls and shit, you feel me? So y'all niggas match your loyalty in front of you, but you never know because
No, exactly. That's why we say like we go back to like it's the person nature, you know? Like it's like if their personality is their nature, it's how they are. Like
Yeah, I don't think it's the girl or boy thing. I honestly think that some of y'all got homeboys that'll watch you get your ass beat and be like, oh, what's the one-on-one? Some girls be like, okay, I'm finna jump in because that's my homegirl. I don't think it's females or boys. I think it's who you just be around, honestly. I don't think it has to do with gender.
Honestly, bro, all the niggas I've been around, bro, whether it's my friends or whether it's my friends' friends, you feel me? It's all yo, I bet. Wait, what? Who said this? Oh, wait, we going up? Like, what's up? Like, we spinning? Like, yo, feel me?
Yeah, but you could also be around people that's like, oh, I don't want to fight. I don't like the conflict. It's based on who you be around. Cause I know some of your homeboys be like, oh, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, I got a homeboy. He not really into the beef shit, but when shit go down, he be like, yo, you need a ride? Like, what's going on? Like, do you need help? Like, but as females go, like when it comes to females, it be like, damn, that really happened. Like let's say your friend got jumped. You feel me? Instead of trying to spin the block or trying to get it back, you feel me? They gonna be like, damn, that happened. What happened? And they just gonna want details instead of.
Yeah, but females aren't spin the block type of girls. Like niggas are more spin the block. Females are like, oh damn, you got jumped. like, we would want to know why, but we're never going to spin the block. But if we there, we going to jump in. That's what
But
I'm
like,
saying.
check me out too, right? It's not just about fights with like other people. Like when females do have fights against each other, right? Like when there's a
But niggas
disagreement.
have fights against each other.
No, listen, I'm not done yet, right? When there's a disagreement between them, I'm not saying that they'll never be friends again, but it's harder, it's harder for them to get back close than it is for a guy, right? A guy could like damn near fight, right? And like the same day, you like, everything, like, if people don't know what happened, they wouldn't even be able like to know, cause like, you know, like as soon as like as a situation is handled, it's handled. Like we witnessed that today, right? Cause like, you know, as like, you know, we are friends, like so like we are close. We're gonna see each other at our best and our worst, right? It's bound to happen. Like today, like right? We had a major like not even a disagreement, right? It was just like I wasn't seeing things clearly, and like, you know, like of course, like if that's somebody that's real, like that's your friend, they're not gonna just let you like be in the dark, right? They're not just gonna call you out on your bullshit. They're gonna call you out right then and there, you know. And like when we are wrong, we don't usually like to hear it at that time. But like somebody who's a true friend, they don't care. They don't give a fuck what you want to hear. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear, and like, you know, like we damn near came to blows, but like at the same time, you know, we just like stopped and like we were like, you know what, like it's not worth it, you know, like hugged it out, said we love each other, all that stuff. Like it's one situation, but like I feel like if it were to be girls, right, that situation would have happened. It would have been like it would have been dragged out and stuff like that. It would have been like.
I disagree. I know a lot of females. Most females will fight it out and then become friends after. I
Me
feel like
personally,
females
you
gotta fight it out to be friends after.
Nah, because I feel like with some females, it's about jealousy and pride.
I don't think so. I think okay, I agree with the whole pride thing, but with males, it's the pride as well. Like, y'all got an argument because of y'all pride. Females, it's like, okay, then what's it about?
It was just about like the way things are.
Yes, but pride, because nobody would apologize. I feel like if nobody wants to apologize, it's about y'all pride.
The thing is, right? I did apologize, like right then and there, you know, like.
And once you apologize, didn't y'all stop fighting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's about pride.
Since like you know, like it is guys. I feel like it was like within the hour, right? It got settled with like it wasn't like hours passed by, days. Within the hour, right? It got squashed. They came from up to like down. With females, I feel like as soon as it happens, it's up there.
Yeah,
and
but
it stays there.
I feel like I already said females gotta fight it out.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a lot more emotion put into it. Like when it's women and females, right? Like they're very emotional, right? Like as guys, we can be emotional, right? At the moment we can be emotional, but as soon as like, you know, our eyes get opened up, it's like, oh, I was bugging, I was tripping, you know? Yeah. Like this happened, you know, like we know, like we gotta make something work. We gotta keep our heads together. We let calmer heads prevail, right? We know what the end goal is. We know what we want. So like we're able to put it aside. We're like, dang, I was being stupid. My bad, bro. And like as another guy, not just the one apologizing, right? The one that's receiving the apology is just like, you know, that's fine. You know, it's gonna happen. You know, and we're able to get over it. But like I feel like with females, like the emotion stays there for too long, right?
I don't know.
And then like, when it happens, it doesn't have to be like pride at the moment, but the pride to then like not want to apologize. That's what holds it back too, because it's hard for a female to go like, oh, maybe I was wrong.
When it comes down to it, it's like pettiness.
Yeah,
You know, like, at the end of the day, it's like if I go like and apologize to her, then I'm the bitch. Then I'm the, you know, then I'm the bottom, you know? Like it's like, okay, so if I apologize, then she's always gonna have that one up on me.
So let me ask you this. Is your pride more important than the friendship?
No, but then it depends. And again, it comes to it, like how strong was your friendship, right? Like as you know, right? I had a friend of mine. We came to a disagreement or whatever, but it's like I ain't had no problem to be like, hey, whatever it is that happened, I don't care if it was my fault or not. I care about you enough. I care about you more than the freaking fight that happened. I want to resolve it. But some people will be like, yo, I want to just stay petty. Like I wanna like, you know. And again, some things you never understand like what else is going on that makes them feel like it was way more important and it was way deeper than it was. So half the time if you don't resolve that, then it's never gonna happen. If you can't see that part of it, it's never gonna happen. But then again, they should tell you, you know, they should tell you what's going on.
This girl's spitting.
I just had an epiphany. I might be a problem. I realized I've had, I've had situations with everybody here. But like I feel like that's what makes a friendship genuine, right? Like, like you never know if something is good until you have a problem and it still stays good, right?
I mean, friendships are like
Because I think the struggle of friendship is when like something happens and like y'all break away for a little minute and then when y'all come back. That's why.
Exactly. Like friendships are, you know, they're forged by freaking fire. Any type of relationship is forged by fire. It's forged by like trials. How good can it withstand that, like, you know, whatever you've been through? Like whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a friendship, it's like how well can you handle the pressure of being, you know, put to the test? Your friendship, your relationship put to the test. How well can it withstand?
Now let me. Now let me give you an example. As far as we're talking about girls that can't show loyalty, so let's say these two girls, they like the same nigga, but that nigga only like one of them. Now the one that's not like, they gonna feel some type of way towards the other girl because damn, like he like you and not me. What do you have that I don't? And it's just like a lot of girls. That happen to a lot of girls. You feel me?
Dude, I'm like, go fast, my boy, go crazy.
You feel me? When it comes to a bitch, you feel me? If two niggas like the same bitch, and the bitch only like one of them, they gonna be like, yo, go ham, go fast,
go fast, go crazy.
You feel me? Like,
okay, but then again, it's like. Then here comes the part of women were built. It's like it's how we were, like literally, it's how we're made. It's how we're raised to be more emotional.
But that only holds to a certain extent though. Like, that only comes to a certain extent, right? Because like if that's the reasoning that we're using, then like men, we're meant to be confrontational, you know? We're meant to hunt, we're meant to fight, but like if I put my hands on somebody without any reason, I can't just go back and rely to that.
Exactly.
Because you know, it's up to me, you know, to
that's why we say that, you know, people have to grow out of what they were taught. You have to then, like, once you come to understanding of, you know, hey, I'm old enough to understand what's wrong and what's right for myself, then I have to understand, hey, whether or not what that, you know, what it was, what my mom, sister, whoever before me, like, whether what they put, you know, what they instilled in me is good for me still, right? Like, hey, if my friend, they tell me that, you know, being friends with that person means, you know, they got to stand by me, you know, whatever the hell I do, they still got to stand by me. That's what friendship means. Like, is it really for you? Like, does that mean that it's good for you to stand with that person, even if it means, you know, losing yourself, losing whatever it is that you have to lose? So
that's what every relationship is.
I'm sorry, it's not also guys, it's also females, because like we're stuck in that competition mindset and like trying to compare ourselves to other females. It's like we gotta get out of that also.
But then again, we're exactly like women. I don't want to go into a feminist mindset or being like, oh, you know, like, hey, like women are made by society like this and whatever. But it's true. Yeah. Society makes you compare yourself to other people. There's a standard. There's a set standard for men. That's what they have to like.
6 feet tall, you gotta be my guy. Oh my God, if you're not 6 feet tall, you're not it.
I mean, women
second guess myself.
Men, it's easier.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Cat.
I'm not. No.
It's easier for y'all.
It's
not for the
easier.
What?
Girls going to plastic surgery and do all of this.
No, okay. Now let me.
When I say it's easier, let me explain.
Go ahead.
Right? When I say it's easier, as in, and eventually you will find somebody that's interested in you
Cap.
and that's gonna go
Cap.
It's 1,000 times easier for a girl to find.
1,000 times easier because, right? Because like society puts y'all value on y'all beauty, right?
I like. Wait, go ahead.
Exactly. No.
Go ahead. No, cause
Okay. So then.
cause look, check me out. Check me out, right? Society puts the standard on y'all beauty, right? And like it's easier, like they have made like so many things that goes towards a woman's beauty, right? Y'all have makeup, y'all have plastic surgery, right? Whatever y'all lack naturally, there's another way for y'all to get it, right?
Facts.
Whereas a man, right? Whatever you have, that's what you have, right? The only thing that you can add to it is to try to get yourself a personality, right? So like, not only do you have to fight with that, you also have to fight with what society wants you to be versus what you were like you were brought up to be, right? Because like right now, society wants everybody to be they want you to be a drug dealer, gangbanger, scammer, also be educated, right? And be like everything, right? And at the same time, they also want you to be handsome too. Right?
I feel like society has that same thing for women. They want you all to have a BBL. Society wants you all to have a BBL 30-inch bust down. It's a certain way you have to look. So I don't think it's only nails.
Okay, now let me refute all of y'all women with this. All right, so if a guys can't always go up to a pretty girl and be like, hey, I want you, feel me? I want to be together, I want to get married and stuff like that. Feel me? Exactly. Females gonna be like, oh no, I'm not trying to be with you. I'm not trying to. They want a 6 foot tall nigga. They want a pad. They want this. They want that. Now there are females that don't want all that. I'm not saying that's all females, but at the end of the day, females have more niggas that want them than niggas have females that want them. Feel me myself, I haven't had a lot of females that wanted me. Now can you say that there wasn't a bunch of niggas that tried to count more than 30 niggas in your lifetime that wanted to be with you? Can you say that?
I feel like niggas are more outgoing than females because females are used to niggas asking them out. Niggas are used to, no female is gonna walk up to a nigga and be like, oh, I want you, but niggas are gonna walk up to a female and say, I want you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? We're talking about exactly that, right? When a man does walk up, if you don't fit those standards in society, you will get rejected, right?
But I don't think you should say that because a lot of niggas won't walk up to a female that fits their standards.
What is the standard? Oh, wait, what do you mean by that?
Most men want females that have the BBL body that looks a certain type of way. So I don't think it's fair to say females want a certain type of man because men want a certain type of female.
I feel like but like the thing is, right? I don't think it's men. It's not men that perpetuated that though. That's the thing. No, it's not.
That's cap.
No. It's no. It's not men that perpetuates that, right? Cause look.
No, it's like yes, men are
the what?
You guys are the perfect.
Now y'all swear that we decide that
that's what I'm saying.
who we want. You feel me? Of course we have our own standards, but at the end of the day, an ugly guy can't go up to a pretty girl and be like, hey, I want you, you feel me? But because the girls have all that standard, they want a 6 foot tall nigga, chocolate, white, Hispanic, whatever, they want all this, and the guy can't provide. A guy can only provide what he has plus some money. You feel me? Girls, all they have to do is look pretty. That's all they have to do.
That's not. Men gonna settle down more than women are.
Facts.
It's not like.
But y'all could go to a club right now. All y'all could go to a club right now with the famous celebrity, and y'all can all get into the section. Then we have to work for that.
Go ahead.
Any regular nigga would settle down with a girl. He. I feel like any regular nigga would settle down with a girl that if he had it like that, he would not be with that girl.
Yeah.
Women are not gonna do that.
Like, matter of fact, example. A rich nigga will make a broke bitch rich. A rich bitch will make a broke nigga rich.
At all.
Never. That's never happened.
Where he gonna
I
find
feel like all that's dependent on
Never
the
happened.
type of female you date.
I'm not talking about you.
It depends on the type of female you get with. And again, and there goes the issue. Niggas go for the looks. Niggas go for the looks more. A female A female will give a nigga a second look if he has a personality. He may be. No. If he has a personality. No, I'm not wrong. If you're able to make me laugh or make me feel a certain way, I can't go past your looks. No, I will go past your looks.
So let me ask you a question. No.
It's gonna be easy for me to overlook. No, I'm not gonna be no. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be easy for me to be like, yo, like, I mean, he's not cute or whatever.
Liz,
but
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
The nigga got nothing going for himself, but he got personality. You gonna look past that? He got nothing going for himself, but he got a personality. You gonna look past that shit?
Now what? He has the potential in you?
Oh, that's God.
Oh my God. Okay, no, wait. Okay, wait. No, but tell me. Tell me then why do some women stay with a nigga, build him up just for another bitch to get him, right?
Look. She done got off her chair. She got off her chair. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna find that broke ass nigga that got nothing going on for himself with good personality. At some point in that relationship, he's still not gonna have something going for himself. While you obviously like, if one y'all can't just be two but people in a relationship, somebody gotta get it, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be you. What's gonna happen is after a few times, you're not gonna look at him as a man. Yep. You gonna leave that nigga.
Okay, but I understand that, but what I'm saying is, why is it if I give you the chance, right? That's not me trying to teach you or anything, right? But if I say, okay, I'm down with you or whatever, you gotta have a dream. You gotta have an aspiration. I can't. That's not me, though. You can't say that. I'm trying to be with you.
So listen, we're not going that photo.
But you still not trying to. What?
We're not going that photo. You said we're attracted by looks.
No. He said if the nigga still ain't got nothing going for him.
Listen, you said we're attracted by looks. So you're telling me being attracted by looks is worse than being attracted by assets?
Whoa! So being attracted by looks is worse than being attracted by assets? But look though, look. Let's get deeper into the conversation, right? Because everything that y'all brought up about women, right, are things that you have to make decisions based upon, right?
Exactly.
To get a BBL, it's a decision. To wear makeup is a decision, right? Like if a dude is not 6 feet tall, that's not a decision, right? It's something that you're born with, right? You can't change it, right? And like, I'm not gonna lie, everybody right, gets attracted to something that is good. But right, a guy will be able to look away from a girl's like look if they have something else, right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna say what it is if they have something else, right? But look, right? I can attest to this, right? I've always had personality, but I haven't always had bitches, right? So like I've always like had like I've had my chances, obviously, right? Like I've had like I know how to get to somebody, right? But me while I was fat versus me while I'm getting healthy, it's a different game. Like it's completely different.
No, like ain't nobody's trying to discredit what you're saying right now. But what we're saying is, right, a woman has to look a certain way.
Nope.
That's no. That's society's rule.
Cap.
A woman has to look a certain way.
Cap.
She has to have some type of thing going for her. Yes.
Cap.
No.
Okay.
A woman is expected to be right, respectful.
Lisa getting off her chair.
Educated.
No.
She has to have that valued home. She has to be a good girl.
You ain't.
Wait, Lisa, I think it goes both ways because women look at guys to be like a provider and stuff like that.
Cause look, right? When you ask a girl what they want in a man, the first thing that they go to, right,
Have a lot
is
of
they go
money.
like to the physical things. Oh my God, he got. right?
Okay.
I was talking to this girl, right? Guess what she told me? Like, I met her at a party, we talked with you. She's like, man, I like me a man when he walks in a room, everybody want him, right? I want, if he can't get other bitches, why would I want him for? That's what she
And
told me.
that's the same type of
No, I don't need, no. We don't need, as guys, right? As guys, right?
Say he wanted, he just dropped Beyonce's name on the song, right? He said, Kevin Gates. He said, why would I want something that nobody else wants?
No, with guys, right? With guys, right? Everybody else don't have to want you. I do. If I want you, that's good enough, right?
Okay, but why does it have to be a double standard?
Females, right? Females will look to society way before guys look to society, right? It's not a double standard, right? Females are more driven by what society thinks than men will ever be, right? If society tells a female something, if enough people say something, a woman will gravitate to that. Most women, right? When it comes to men, right? Most women will go like, oh, I want a 6 feet dude, and all that stuff, right? I'm 5'6". I'm like, you spend some time with me, I'm gonna know how to get to you, right? They only think they want a 6 feet dude because that's what society tell them is handsome.
I feel like
that's what they're being fed.
If your friends is constantly saying, oh, your girlfriend's ugly, you're not going to want to be with her because everybody thinks she's ugly.
That's happened to me. That's happened to me. I've had an ugly girlfriend. I'm saying, I've had an ugly girlfriend. I've had an ugly girlfriend. I'm saying.
And all your friends have said she's ugly.
My homeboys will say, hey, I don't like it.
So why you not with her now? So why you not with her now?
She cheating on me. Anyways,
even an ugly girl gonna have options.
Exactly. Now
even an ugly girl gonna have options.
Look at it this way. A guy that have hella bread will tell a bitch from McDonald's, yo, quit your job, you don't have to work for the rest of your life.
What does that have to do with it?
Actually, where do you work at? How much do you make? Oh, I work at McDonald's. Oh, you a broke nigga.
Exactly.
Right? You go on a dating website, they go like, please no broke niggas. I'm like, what you do? What bread you making? What's your pockets looking like, right?
She's trying to be a nail tech.
Right?
At least she's trying to be something. What do niggas trying to be?
What you?
No. Friday work at McDonald's.
Look, right?
That's all they want to do. Niggas want to do Friday work at McDonald's.
Hold on. You said at least you want something, right?
At least she's trying to do something.
What if I'm actually trying to do something?
Like what? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about most niggas. Most niggas work at McDonald's. You be like, what else? They be like, oh, I make music. You're a SoundCloud rapper that's not doing shit.
You see? And that's the problem. And that's the problem, right? And that's the problem, right? No. And that's the problem, right? A SoundCloud rapper is not having ambition, right? No. Check me out, right? If my girl says she wanna be a nail tech, bruh, I'm posting her on my story, tagging her. I'm making posts, go support my girl, Yo, nigga trying to be a SoundCloud rapper, you're not gonna try to help me. You're gonna say you a SoundCloud rapper. You just said you're a SoundCloud rapper. You ain't getting nothing, bro.
That's not nothing for real.
Everything is a startup. Everything is a startup. It's a process.
I know for sure, most niggas willing to grind with their bitch. That bitch is
Never willing to grind with a nigga, and that's facts. Bro, right?
That's cap. But I will say,
It's not cap. It's cap.
that's cap. But I will say that when it comes to, and again, it all goes back to who do you choose? Who do you choose? It's the person that you choose. Your personality, your mentality. But again, half the time, when it comes to relationship, nobody goes for the mentality of the person, for how they think, for how they react, for how they, we go for the looks. And that's not the thing. Half the time we just go for the look. Nobody goes for how they think, for the personality, for nothing else.
I've been in this 7 years, and I can tell you, women do not give a fuck. They just want money. They just want what you get. That's what most women. Facts. Widows, camera in a 9-to-5 nigga. Facts. All day. Facts. Y'all take that scamming all day rather than the fact.
Well,
Facts.
Thank God it ain't all women. I'd rather want my own money than my niggas' money.
Now look.
'Cause baby,
Hey.
I do not want you to ever say, I made you.
Hey.
That's the one shit. I will never want
I'ma
a
say
nigga to
this.
say, I made you.
I'ma say this.
Hell no.
I'ma say this. It's not all women. I'ma say this.
Mic drop is crazy. The mic drop is crazy. Oh, boss move. Boss move.
Wait.
Is this a king's court or a queen's court?
Oh shit.
Queen thing.
Oh shit. Wait. They don't want us. They don't want us. But look, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. It's not all women. It's not all men. You feel me?
But it's a majority.
It's a majority of women and like 25% of men. I promise you. Cause women,
Look, right? Okay, this is fact. This is fact out here.
Go ahead.
Even if the women don't go get it though, I can't use that money.
She gonna want it for herself.
No. And again, as
And
I
how would
said,
you feel if I'm using the money constantly?
okay, but that's what I say. You don't get to have that type of person that's like, I'm not gonna let you just use me, nigga. You gotta get your own. But I'm gonna be there for you if you going through bad times. I will get my nigga whatever he wants. But it's like, why? Why do I have to work for you? But it's like you wanna when you wanna come to me, right, and say, oh, I have the rights, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm the man of the day.
But check me out, right? Look, right? When it comes to like, when you do ask a man what his expectations are for a woman, right? The men that do ask, you know, that like a woman be educated and beautiful and stuff like that, the first question that they will ask you is, what do you have that makes you want that? And like in a woman, right? But like when they do ask a woman that, right? Like the first question would be like, oh, why do you want that? Right? It's like society's more accepting of women wanting more from a man, but as soon as a man wants more from a woman, now you're being sexist, now you're being misogynistic, now you're being this, now you're being that, not like it's more like when we say what we want, we're being judgmental. When we have a preference, right? We're like, you know, cutting off.
Because half the time, because half the time you are.
No, because
half the time that's literally what you
have a preference? Because, right? Look.
It's okay to have a preference. No. That's what I'm saying. It's okay to have a preference. You're human. You know what you want. You're allowed to know what you want. You're allowed to have what you want. But when you make it a definite, like it's a this or nothing at all.
But that's what. No. But like also, right? If that's what you want, that's how it has to be, because that's what you want. But like, check me out though, right? Any man that wants anything, right? The first question is gonna be, who are you to want that, right? What makes you think?
But isn't that the same thing that you ask for a woman?
No.
What do you got going on?
Check me out. No. Like the conversation has had a shift, right? Because all we were seeing was like women with these extremely high standards, right? That like literally nobody could like.
That's not true,
right?
No woman will have extremely high standards that nobody could achieve. If that was the case, then no woman would be in a relationship. All women have everybody has standards.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And you date. If you don't have no standards, that means you're willing to date just anybody.
Word to player. I love everybody who loves me. That's my problem.
Wait, a quick question. How come women have to wake up and go to work, and then y'all men expect them to be at home and cook and clean up the part of that?
Because the double standards. Men expect women to do stuff that they wouldn't do themselves.
Let me tell you a double standard, right? How do you expect a man to be emotionally mature, right? But you also want them to be a man's man, right? it's a contradiction, right? No.
That's not a men are emotional. You're able to express your emotions as a man.
A lot of things, right? Look. A lot of things that women want is a paradox, right? Women always want the best of both worlds, right? Cause like, how do I say it, right? You like as a man, you grow up knowing that like as a man, bro, I better not see you crying. No. None of that. 10 toes, bro. Like right?
Okay,
the only
okay.
emotion, emotion that let me finish. The only emotion that right that society deems acceptable for man sometimes is anger, right? Yeah. Right? But right, sis, no, listen.
So listen.
Let me finish. Whoa. Women. Let me finish. Hold up. Let me finish, right? Right? Women will say they want a man to be emotionally vulnerable to them, but they only want it when it's good for them, right? As soon as it doesn't go with their objective, they will use the same emotion that you opened up to them against you, right? Or you soft anyways. What type of nigga does this, and that, right? Or you's a bitch. You's a one right? Right? But if you don't show emotion, it's toxic masculinity, right? It's not an opinion. It's a matter of fact, because that's what we're going through.
I'd rather be toxic.
All right, so isn't it the same thing when a woman is...
It's accepted for you to be emotional.
Okay, it's expected. It's accepted. Okay, but then isn't it you doing too much? You're too dramatic when you do it?
No.
Oh, yes it is. When it's like, when I'm crying a lot or I'm bringing forth my opinion and all that stuff, isn't it? Oh, you're too dramatic.
No.
Girl, go sit down.
No.
Oh, it's too. No. If you're doing the most right now. Wait.
Maybe are you doing the most right now? You're women based off
Are you on your period?
Yeah.
Are you on your period? Excuse me.
Yeah, but look, right?
All the time.
But look, right? Society is more accepting of that, right?
Y'all demean everything. Y'all be like, you're on your period. You do this because of that. Y'all
No, but like, check me out, right? If my girl gets me mad, right, and I'm showing her that I'm mad, she will flip that to where I have to apologize for being mad when I have the reason to be mad.
society has allowed y'all to be toxic and to say, oh, I want a toxic man. That's how society makes it.
Y'all the one that started the toxicity.
All over social media, it's like
Hot girl. Real hot girl summer. It's y'all that started it.
fucking nigga.
Right. It's F-R-E-E, fuck, nigga, free. Like, y'all, right?
That's how y'all be acting, so we don't want to have...
Listen. It's hot girl summer, right? But when I said they for the streets, now I'm wrong. Streets for the three.
Okay.
It's hot girl summer, but when I say that,
No. I understand that. But isn't it literally most of the time that female, right, came from a relationship where half the time she's been wronged and now she feels
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
I'm gonna
prove you wrong. Every man in this panel right now has been heartbroken. Facts. Has been heartbroken.
Okay, but that's your evidence.
It's like 10 minutes, here, women in here.
So because if you're wrong, that shit makes it okay to be on the streets?
Okay, now look. I'm gonna give you an example. Me, I've never cheated on a girl. I've never broken up with a girl. Every girl I've ever dated cheated on me. Every girl I've ever dated cheated on me. Now, I've never been wrong to a girl, no matter how many times I've been cheated on, no matter how many times I've been wrong, no matter how many times I've been lied to. So now, matter of fact, this is the majority of niggas. Majority of niggas have been cheated on, lied to. Now, when they get it back in blood, no, when girls get wrong, they decide that they want to go against
you see. No, wait. You just said it. When they get it back in blood, why can't I get it back in blood?
Because y'all created it. Y'all created it. Listen.
That you broke my heart, but you can go and get however many bitches you want to fuck.
Behind every toxic nigga
It's a heartbreak from a toxic girl that was 1,000 times worse. Fact. I haven't met a toxic nigga that's just toxic to be toxic.
It's the same shit.
But I've met many girls that are toxic, right? Let me tell you something, right? I've met a lot of girls that's being toxic to a good ass nigga right now. The nigga texting her while she doing stuff with some other dude. And she had to like, oh, he always checking up on me. He not annoying. What? What? Come on now, we not gonna do this. When it comes to being toxic, y'all the queens of that. Actually, y'all the queens and kings of that. I ain't never met a girl that only talked to one nigga. Never.
And I ain't never met a nigga that talked to only one girl.
Whoa, I'm right here. We 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 right here. Come on now.
You got options.
What options? I only have one girlfriend. Don't nobody want me.
Okay.
Don't nobody want me.
Okay, maybe that's so. But half the time, a nigga will have shot his shot with however many bitches before. But you're the one that, you know.
Check me out, right? It's the law of averages. If I shoot enough baskets, eventually I'ma make one, right?
Okay.
But guess what?
Okay.
Look, right? With y'all don't have to shoot that many to make it. You shoot, most likely it's going in. A girl walk up to me talking about, hey, I ain't gonna lie, you mad cute. What's up? How you doing? Da 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 da. I'm a fold.
And if she did that shit, Cap, walk to any nigga in here right now. Say you wanna fuck. Watch what's gonna happen.
What? Do it.
Watch what's gonna happen. Watch what's gonna happen. Watch what's gonna happen.
A nigga do that? If a nigga do that, guaranteed he get slapped. Guaranteed he get slapped the hell no, and stuff like that.
Let's go. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
To any nigga. And
Without a girl though. Without a girl. I ain't gonna lie, she walk up to me talking about something, I don't know if I'm a phone. Any nigga here? Who don't have a dime? What happened like that? What happened like that? Was we wrong? Was we wrong?
I ain't never say y'all was wrong.
Exactly, nigga. We don't cap. We speak facts. That's it, nigga. Facts in this.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, right
The problem is, right? The problem is, right? No. The problem is, it has to be both ways. But the problem is, it hasn't been both ways. That's what the problem is. That's why it hasn't been working.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
here's
about.
the thing. Women get most attention than men. Most regular men, they're not talking to 3-4 girls every day. They're not getting thousands of likes in their pictures. Most men, they're invisible. Most men don't even see them niggas. You walk up to a McDonald's cashier, you even see that nigga how he look like? No. You don't see them niggas in the back? No.
A girl that work at McDonald's will get hollered at.
Exactly.
A nigga that work at McDonald's, you're not gonna just see a girl go up. Oh, he cute. I'm gonna get his number. A nigga would be like, yo, you seen the cashier?
Because that's why you don't talk about them, but they here.
Yep.
They're just regular niggas.
Yep.
They don't get that much attention. They don't get pussy like
And with that said, you know, since we done spitting the facts, this is the end of the episode, you know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was a great conversation. Even though Lisa lost, it's okay. You know, she got off her chair like this, like 5 times. She was like this. She was like this. Facts. You did keep it real.
I held my own.
You did.
At the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, the most important thing happened. The conversation about it, you know? At the end of the day, we got to learn from both sides, you know? This is what's good about the King's Court. You don't get opinions just from one side. You get it from both.
Facts.
If you want unbiased opinion from both sides, tap in.
Tap in. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of the podcast. King's Court. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Everybody at going to be in the description. Lee, Lisa, Momo, us, Riz, the King's Court. Make sure y'all tap in with us. And that's on gang.
Gang.